Video games. They cost money. And ideally, the price of a game is proportionate with how fun it is. Ideally. For all of the greasy monster-drinking video game enthusiasts, this clause creates a conflict in their minds. Should I A, pay the water bill this month, or should I B, take the first step down the path of a future prenup and buy the Founders Edition of the Final Fantasy VII Remake? The answer is obvious. And after all, have you ever seen any well-off person drinking Monster Energy? It just doesn't happen. And gamers have been adapting over time. Years of female rejection have expanded their brain power beyond human reason. They're getting stronger. They're learning. Eventually, they arrive at a new question. Is there anything I can do about the extreme overpricing of games? I want to play a fun AAA game, but I spent all of my money on resin statues of 13-year-old girls! Shit! Is there any way I can pay less than retail price for a game? What a lustful question, but boy do I have a lukewarm solution for you. G2A.com is a website that promises the resale of games at a cheaper price. In addition to games, you can find subscriptions to streaming services, Fortnite pickaxes, cryptocurrency, gift cards, snake oils, weapons and WAS, and finally orgy meetups. If your danger meter isn't going apeshit right now, there could be something wrong with you. I recommend a scrotal cleansing. This website excretes shadiness that I thought was only reserved for Bat19.com. Seriously, the new Spider-Man remastered port for PC, which actually hasn't even come out yet, is going for $15 less than retail price. Now, I'd like to ask the nearest shark, how is that even possible? And, hey lads, I wrote this script quite a while ago, as you can tell. Actually hasn't even come out yet. I've done some sprucing up, but I thought I'd keep this error in as an excuse to explain why my footage is so old. Thanks, love you, bye. Oh my fuck. And that's why I planted the bomb there! They had it too good for too long! When I search the internet for as to why they can sell games at such a cheap cost, I get a perfectly reasonable explanation. But I'm not a perfectly reasonable guy. I'm a mappy enthusiast. Regarding the legality of this site, it's perfectly legal. Regarding the morality of this site, it's about as bad as locking a kid's wheelchair in the middle of oncoming traffic. According to this website here, many developers would actually prefer you pirate their game before using G2A to purchase it. This is because if somebody uses a stolen credit card to buy Steam keys for a game, Just read this paragraph, please. Fuck, I don't get paid enough for this. But at the end of the day, G2A is a company. And what does a company do? Say it with me now. Avoid sexual assault, loss, protect its wealth. Turning a blind eye to anything problematic is the first step in a successful business. Look at this line on their official about page. Well, now they're just little fibbers, aren't they? It doesn't take long to see that most games actually sell for more than their listed price on Steam. I'm not sure who the fuck is buying these, if anyone, but it kinda sends their statement of a guaranteed price match directly to the back rooms. G2A is already an enigmatic entity, and I haven't even gotten to the Despicable Me type shit yet. G2A Loot, and I am not understating this, has the dormant potential to cause a second and third 9/11. This is a gambling ring for gamers, so now you can expect the smell of cigarettes as well as ass cracks. You know what? Never mind calling it a gambling ring. I'm more inclined to call it a fucking scam ring. Try to count the red flags. It works like this. You buy their proprietary currency. I don't want to do this.
No, it's good for you.
No, I don't. With euros, mind you, and your money is officially gone. All right, it's time to gamble. All right, if you look here, you can see what G2A Loot is all about. Loot boxes. In each box, there could be anything from games, to gift cards, to terrible discount promos. The spirit of gambling lives, shits, and breeds on this site. Okay, you know, call it whatever you want, but we all know what this is. My way out of poverty, baby! Yeah! Hold your piss there, other me. I'm all but certain that this shit is rigged to a degree that Biden and or Trump would be jealous. Ugh. Just choose whatever would make the joke funnier for you. I spent 15 whole Monopoly dollars on the... Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That would actually be $14.98 in actual money. What did that get me? Expiring promos to buy more loot points at a reduced cost. And, a game. Which I returned! Well, my dopamine receptors got the good, but my entire world shattered when I realized I lost the same exact amount of money to get punched in the balls by my favorite masseuse, Evelyn. When it comes to the gambling, it works kind of like a spinner. Think CSGO. There aren't any rates for odds, but there are dumbass words like epic, special, and rare. Now, I could spend like $100 and make a spreadsheet to determine how many times something landed on what, but I would need like 130,000 more subscribers to even think of something as vitamin D deficient as that. So, you know, come my way, boo. Let me have a down to earth with you guys. I love gambling. I will gamble anything away. And before you ask, yes, that includes my copy of Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. I don't give a single fuck. The only thing I love more than gambling is gambling. Have I made myself clear? But this just slowly taps away at my life force. I simply can't recommend something so thieving and brain dead. This HTML is proof that the rapture is near. Please, for the love of God, do not spend your money on this shit-ass website. If you want to spend your money, go out and buy a Lego set, like every other sad millennial man. And if you really just want to gamble, just play Roblox. At least then you can feel alive somewhat. I want anybody who's watching this to look at G2A and G2ALoot.com, give it the stank eye, and move on. Please just live your life and never use their services, especially the loot boxes. Alright guys, I'm gonna go gamble a little bit. CSGO is calling my name, and it in no way encourages kids to gamble. Gamble on CSGO. That's a direct order. Fuck it. Good enough.